What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Sorry about that. I was having some technical difficulties, but we in here now. Yep, I'm chewing on ruffles, some ruffles original, not sponsored. Yep, having technical difficulties with the computer. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I got regular TV hooked up to my computer or computer just like the glitch, but sometimes it don't be, my monitors don't be responding. I got to turn stuff off, unplug stuff, restart. Anyway, man, that ain't why y'all here, man. Let me get myself together, get my camera together, tighten up. There you go, Tim. Get yourself together, man. Act like you done did this before. Hello. If this is your first time tuning into Tim's Tidbit, I'd like to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in, I still want to say welcome and give you a hearty thank you. Wait a minute. I forgot to open the window. Let's open the window, shall we? Window open. I forgot to turn on my soul glow. Let's turn on the soul glow, shall we? Now, if it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, I'd like to still say thank you and welcome. Me and Spidey, we really appreciate you coming to chill with us on this evening. Hey, man, if y'all know who I am, man, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day and talk about the price action. I get on the internet once in the morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and once in the evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and I talk about the price action. And I do it for the free 99 because I want to help someone like yourself get their aha moment so they won't spend no money on courses. They'll put their money in the market and execute on the things that they pick up along their way, if you will. What qualifies me to do this? Absolutely nothing. I'm just a full-time trader that likes to share his opinion of the market and share the things he has learned along his way in the hopes to help somebody say, aha, I can do that too. That's what I do it for. I'm not qualified to do anything. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida that learned a skill that changed my life and my family's life. And I just want to share it along the way, just like the gospel. You know, when you hear the gospel and you go share it with everybody, I learned this skill and I'm going to share it with everybody for the free 99. All I actually do is press the like button. It might be over here. It might be over there. It might be on both sides. Why am I holding up two fingers instead of one? Because I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Yeah. What's going on, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Who in the chat? Before I go see who in the chat, let's go over here on Al Gore's internet. Give me a tab, if you will. Give me a tab, if you will. If you go to the description below of the video that you are currently watching, mark them live. Hey, why are you live? Why are you live while I'm live? Hater. Hello, Mo. You still cool with me? If you go to, I want to hear if he say something. I'm gonna turn him on. If you go to the chat, of the video you're watching right now, you talk too loud, Mo. Uh, right there. If you go to the chat, go to the link in the chat right here. There's a watch ICT concepts playlist. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. That's where I break down. chat out. If you click on the link, where'd it go? Oh, it's chat. Get out of the way, chat. If you click on this link right here, it takes you to a playlist, 8 videos where I break down. This part of the series is when I break down the lingo and ICT concept. Click on any of the videos. There's a link in the description. There's a link in the description where you can download the slides. If you click on that link, it takes you to a Google Drive folder. You can download the slides. That's how that's set up. Now, if you go to the other link, if I can get this scroll bar to work, the second link right here, it says watch the new gems from the live stream playlist. Click on that. It takes you to another playlist. And what this playlist is, it's smaller, bite-sized chunks. The information that we talk about on the lives, and it's like the parts where if I go into a deep dive into something, or somebody say, "Hey, I like the way you said that," like the rejection blocks part 2, for example. You'll learn to show like, "Hey, did you say that the first time you was talking about rejection blocks?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know, I probably didn't." So I make another. So I made that section a little chunk. I thought the heat map thing was pretty cool. I made that a chunk. So it's just so that you don't have to sit there. And I know y'all tired of looking at Mark. Get off my screen, Mark. Y'all ain't got to sit there and like look through a full, you know what I'm saying, a full like hour and a half video trying to find the gems, right? So that's what those playlists for. Wanted to put that out there. There's no slides with these. The slides are only with the actual structured class type settings, if you will. Now that that's out of the way, let's go see who's in the chat. Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat? Who's here to learn and share? Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you came through. What's up, Kareem? What's going on? The link is in the chat. Link is in the chat. Link is in the chat. The link is for anybody who wants to pull up and ask the question. This is your opportunity to get a free one-on-one by clicking that link right there and pulling up and asking all the questions that you want. What's up? I'm your boogie man. That's what I am. What's up, KC? Regina. You remind me of a West Side Story. What's up, Hatter? What's going on, Audrey? Speaking of haters, what's going on, Robinson? What's up, Sam B? What's going on, Valdez? Hi, is Angela here? What's up, Angela? I'm glad you came through. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present District Attorney Angela Valdez. What's going on, Sanjay? What's going on, my guy? Hey, don't call me my guy friend. Hey, I'm not your friend, buddy. Hey, who know where I got that from? Somebody put that in the chat if you know where I got that from. What's up, FC? What's going on? What's going on? Did I say what's up, Audrey? Yeah, I did say what's up to you, Audrey. Who know where I got that from? Somebody put it in the chat if you know where I got that from. Hey, my Ninja Trader not open because I had to restart my computer. Well, let's go see what's up with Spyleen while we waiting on Ninja Trader to open up. Bring me a tab over here. Give me a tab. Give me a tab. They say it's open. I don't see it. I don't see it in. It's not there. It's not over here. Open. Is it on my tablet down here? It's not on my tablet. It's not on any of my screens. What is? See, this is what I told you, man. I told you this thing be acting crazy. It be acting crazy. Ain't nothing down here but Google. That's the only thing over there. Ain't nothing on this screen. Ain't nothing on this screen but Google Chrome. And ain't nothing on my tablet but Google Chrome. Why does it saying Ninja Trader is running already? Okay, let's do it this way. Let's see if it's running in the background and I don't know it. What in the world just happened? When I just hit Control Shift Escape, everything in Google, Ninja Trader, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Where did y'all go? Y'all gone. Y'all, y'all gone. Where did y'all go? Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's try this again. It say I'm still there. Okay. It say I'm still there. And now I'm not I tried to check Task Manager, and when I checked Task Manager, it went crazy. And then it said I'm in there twice. Let me remove one of these. Which one is this? Remove. I'm on there 2 times. Hold on, man. This thing wildin', man. When I went to Task Manager, everything went crazy. And now I'm in the studio twice. And then now it's back. And I hear myself. Why do I hear myself echoing? Oh my God. This gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me crazy. Hold on. Hopefully it keep y'all in there, but I can't do this. Hold on. Hopefully y'all stay in there. Check. What is going on? Okay. I think it's good now. Can y'all see me? We can't handle 2 Tims. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? I think we good now. Now y'all can't hear me. Nobody. Okay, yes. Okay. We hear and see you. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, 14 minutes in. I'm gonna have to cut all that out. Now I'm gonna have to wait 2 days before I can cut it out. YouTube is so slow uploading videos. Like when I went in and I wanted to edit out all the stuff when I was walking through the house with y'all and all that, it took like a day and a half before I can actually edit that out the video. Right? Here we go. Let's start back over. What's that? 15:15. Start over at 15:20. Okay. Hello, everybody. If this is your first time, Hey man, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Hey, that's just gonna be in there. I'm not going back and taking any of that out, man. I ain't taking any of that out. All that's gonna be in there. You hear me? Appreciate that here to learn, show. I ain't never scared. Ain't no cowards in Broward. You hear me? Let's go over here and holler at our homegirl Spy Lee, man. We wrote a song for y'all. Want to hear it? Here it go. Spy Lee, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you came through. Looking at the way you blast off, you trying to fool somebody too. Spy Lee said, we fun to do a little razzle dazzle. We fun to do a little shake and bake. Hey, y'all never told me. Let me look in the chat. No echo. Check your task manager. Hey, y'all never told me where I get that from. When I was like, don't call me guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy friend. Don't call me friend, pal. Where I get that from? Y'all supposed to tell me where I get that from. Where I get that from? Y'all supposed to tell me where I get that from. While I'm waiting for y'all. Hey, I didn't ask you. I was asking somebody else. Hey, look at that Spy Lee. We came down just below the weekly equilibrium, came in, closed in the complete gap, the full gap that we made. We didn't get all the way down to the body, so we left for volume imbalance there. Let's go ahead and mark that out now while we're talking about it. While we're here on Spy Lee. We left for daily volume imbalance right there. God dog it, Tim. Come on. Stop acting like Robinson. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me. Okay. All right. Daily bullish volume imbalance. Okay. All right, we set a bullish volume imbalance right there. We came it down. We didn't quite fill in the volume imbalance, but we did fill in the complete gap on Spy Lee on the daily. We went up. We took out yesterday's high and Friday's high, and got back up like almost to like we looked like we was going for the weekly high. That's what we looked like we were doing. But today we got past this order block over here. Remember before we was coming up and I was like, we had went up and pulled back down. And you know what I'm saying? We had an order block over there where we was just consolidating next to it. We got up past that, right? So we didn't disrespected him, right? So now we're in a premium on the weekly box of the SPY. Of course, we're in extreme premium on the daily because we closed at the high. This was like Power 3 at its finest. You know what I'm saying? Power 3 at its finest. It was a heavy trend day to the upside. We still got this order block down here. This order block down here, we still haven't come back to. Again, when we was talking about, the other day, we was talking about how you can enter on the order blocks with what like yesterday would have been the Risky Randy, Reckless Rachel entry on the order block, where when you make the order block and you touch it on the very next candle, you can take that long or short if it's the other way. And then once it trades away from it and comes back to it, that would be like the confirmation entry off of the order block. But yesterday, the Risky Randy, Reckless Rachel entry would have paid dividends, you know, because the very next candle came and touched it and we took off. Now, once it go up and we come back down to it, that would be like the confirmation entry off of that order block if you're an order block trader, right? But it still will have to lean to the bias of bouncing at that point. Will we go take out these highs before proceeding down? Will we take out these highs and hit this this full gap before proceeding back down? But I know we're in an extreme, we're in a premium overall. We're in a print the monthly on the monthly for the SPY. Let me get, I got to put it all in the screen. Get everything in the screen. Yep. Why did I do that? I already got the line there. Y'all got me tripping. So we're in an extreme premium for the overall monthly range. We're in an extreme premium for the weekly range because this is the weekly equilibrium right here. And again, we're in extreme premium for the daily range. All right. So if this bullishness is to continue, if it just keep running, it will keep running without me, because I like to buy in a discount, sell in the premium. If this bullishness continues to run, it will continue to run without me, because we're in extreme premium all overall over everything. Now that we didn't look at SPY lean, we didn't look at the daily PD arrays. That's the only thing I wanted to add, is that volume imbalance. I'm not going to worry about adding anything lower than daily on the SPY, just to keep the chart as clean as possible. That's the only thing I'm going to add. I ain't going to add no 4 hour or anything lower. And again, this order block right here, I don't have it marked out because we already got a daily fair value gap marked out in that same spot, and I don't want to junk up the chart. Let's go over here and look at the ES and see what we did. What's a going zone over here? These are hourly candles. Let's peek over here at the divergence real quick before we get into that. These are daily candles on the divergence. I left them on the daily today just so I can see what was a going zone. The Dow is still the relative strength leader. The Dow was really pushing today. We got the Dow. All three had a pretty good green day. Everybody got a nice green day candle, right? But when we look at the lows to the highs, the NQ is the relative weakness leader. Is leading in weakness, coming from the 15th, the high of the 15th, right? On all three, that's the highest high that all three made in this recent slide to the right. What we've been doing, this recent little slide to the right here after what was that, CPI, the 10th? What was that, the CPI news candle? Was that the 10th? I think it was. After the 10th, we just kind of slid to the right. But if you look at what the Dow did, the Dow slid to the right and up. The NQ slid to the right and down. And the ES slid to the right and slightly down. It's the red-headed stepchild in between these two. This is down, this is up, this is slightly down, right? So the Dow has been pushing. The Dow has taken out highs above all of the slide to the right, all of the consolidation area. The Dow has run buy-side liquidity, right, above all of this area. The NQ is very far away from those highs. Let's draw the line so we can visually see it. From the high of the 15th to the high of today, that's the ES. That's the NQ. And that's the Dow. The Dow is only a stone's throw away from the August highs. Not very far from the August highs, right? The Dow is pushing. It's only a stone's throw away from the August highs. Actually, the Dow has broke its downtrend. Shout out all the trend line traders. Need a ray. We're gonna get to the price action in a minute. Y'all know once I get once my attention get taken by something, The Dow has officially broken its downtrend, and it went back and tested it. See right there? It broke the downtrend, came down and tested it, bounced off it. So the Dow has officially broken its downtrend. Shout out to all the trend line traders. I just noticed that when I zoomed out right there, everybody who trade trend lines, you know what I'm saying, they're very happy about that. And if they trade the Dow, came back to the trend line right there, almost to that order block, bounced off of it. So it broke it, and it stayed consolidated, came back down to it, tested it on the 15th, tested it again on the 17th, and then popped up from there. Got the ping out, ran out buy side liquidity today. So the Dow, again, we had already been talking about the Dow was the relative strength leader. The NQ and the ES still lagging behind, very far from running highs. The NQ actually, yep, it dipped below the low. What's that low on? The low on the 17th was 11,528.25. Just say 528, close enough for government work. And then the low today was 11,526.50. Yep, so it broke a new low by close to 2 points. And the ES didn't make a new low, but the NQ made a new low, even though it had a nice positive day today too. And it reversed everything from yesterday. Yep, it reversed everything from yesterday, but it still made a lower low. So it tapped the lows and pushed up. The ES did not tap lows. It did take out quite a few highs all the way back to the 16th. Look like, what's that high? 40.12.50. That's 40.15. No, it didn't take out the 16th yet, but it got close to it. Got close to it. All right. That's a peek at the divergence on all three indices. NQ is heavy. We got a big fair value gap sitting below. We just came down and took that sell side and pushed up. We got a big fair value gap, daily fair value gap below on the ES also. The Dow does not have they closed the fair value gap on the Dow, traded both ways. So that's been rebalanced. So now that that's been all of it, everything below this candle right here has been rebalanced, right? So if the market starts to slide, the Dow has the opportunity to just cut through this like butter, because everything from this wick up to here, from this wick up, has been rebalanced. So if the market start to slide, it can cut through this like butter all the way down to this order block right there. All the way down to that order block, it can cut through that like butter. I just was peeping that out. And then the NQ, yep, this down, that up, those two candles right there balance each other out. So if the market start to slide, it can cut through that like butter down into this fair value gap. Same thing on the ES. All of this over here is Christmas tree trading. So all of that's been balanced out. All that's been balanced out. Christmas tree trading, down, up, down, and then up. So everything from there down has been balanced out. So if it starts trading back now, if the market starts sliding, it can cut through that like butter. I'm not saying it will, but I'm just looking at what the algos have set up thus far. And we in a premium. So, hey, it's looking real appetizing to hit this order block and fall down. Because if you look right here, if we hit that order block, that completes this market maker buy model up to that point right there. Not the full one, but it completes that buy model up to here. That's a nice place to run buy stops, hit that order block, then come on back down and get some of this gap work. It'd be nice to come to either this order block. It'd be very nice to come to this order block, because that'll put us at equilibrium on the weekly and equilibrium on today. So run these buy stops, hit that order block, and slide back down to this order block right here, just below equilibrium. That would be beautiful. And then get a pop. That would be beautiful. That would be so nice, because it'll reverse roughly half of what we did today, half of the total manipulation that we got right. This is total manipulation, straight trend day, nothing low volume. I bet the volume was low. We're gonna check the volume when we go back over to what's the name. But let's just see what happened. The market opened. Let's go to the 15-minute candle so we can tell the story. This morning when we was on live, we was talking about the market was like up here and was like, if this bullishness is to continue, I want to see it come back down to this order block right here at least. I think that was it. Let me run the fibs and check it. It was one of them order blocks right there. So this was the low at the time. This was the high at the time. Yes, right there. I was like, it'd be nice for the market. If this bullishness is to continue, I will want to see the market come back to this order block right here. Because that was the equilibrium for today's range up until that point. I was like, at least to right there, that would be nice. It came down to that fair value gap just below that order block and never looked back for the rest of the day. So that was the entry. That was the trade right there that we was talking about when we was on the live. That was your trade right there. Coming back to equilibrium, you had you can come off this order block, you come off this fair value gap. All of them had the same risk down here below these lows. So that was your trade right there. Ping out for the rest of the day. If you take trades off the top of fair value gaps, the market gave you a second opportunity over here on the 1045 candle, and again on the 1130 candle, because it came back to this fair value gap right there after a breaking structure. Little Timmy Rogers wouldn't have got picked up on this because I like to take it on 50% of the fair value gap, and just looking at that, that don't look like 50% of that fair value gap, and it's not. It never came to 50% of the fair value gap, so I wouldn't have got picked up on that. If you take your trades after the breaking market structure off the first touch of the fair value gap, the market gave you 2 more opportunities to get into a trade today. But if you don't, this was your trade this morning on the 945 candle from what we was talking about on the live, coming back to at least this order block for the bullishness to continue. And there it is, like so, like that. And like I say, again, if you take it off the touch of the fair value gap, then it gave you 2 more opportunities to get long, like so, like that. And it was a straight trend day to the upside. If you had to hang on to it, a beautiful day. What a beautiful morning and afternoon. If you could hold on to that trade. Hey man, that's all I got on the price action. Let's go over here and look at the volume real quick. Let's go to the ES. Go to the ES. Let's turn on the volume. Volume. Look at that. I ain't even had to break it down to like, look, it's less volume than yesterday. Today, overall volume was 1.1 million. Yesterday was 1.3 million, right? You can already see it's like below average. It's below average. Look at all the count. I'm just going to put a line on top of it. Look at as almost as far back as you can see. Put it on top of that. Back in April was the only time, was a day back in April that was the only time that was lower than the volume that we had for the last 2 days. This day right here, April the 4th, right? I put the line at yesterday. That came close. April the 18th came close, but way back then was the last time we had this light of volume. Let's break it down to intraday and look at the volume throughout the day. Because I was peeking back throughout the day. It was a snooze fest. Oh my goodness. Look at the intraday volume. All right. This is 9 o'clock. This is after the market opened. So when the market opened, that was the bulk of the volume. Then, so at 10 o'clock, from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock was the bulk of the volume. From 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, right? The market opens at 9:30. So you know what I'm saying? The market was only open for 30 minutes on this candle. So from this candle here, from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock was the bulk of the volume. From 11 to 12, you can see the volume start dying off. 12 to 1, the volume died off more. Then from 1 to 2, the volume picked up slightly. From 2 to 3, volume picked up slightly. And then from 3 to 4, then that's when the bulk of the volume came back in again. Right? So at the last hour of the day, it was 192,000, 192.68,000, let's just say 69, 192.69,000, and then it was 190.56,000. So the end of the day was the most volume of the entire day, the last hour of the day. So the first hour and the last hour, first hour and the last hour was the bulk of the volume, right? The first hour and a half, I'll say. First hour and a half and the last hour was the bulk of the volume. Very low volume day right there. So all this time here, it was just straight manipulation because it's straight to the upside on very low volume. We did get a slight pullback right here, came back down close to this order block, then wick back up. But other than that, and that's why that volume, that's why that candle is so big, because we traded both ways. We went down and up. And even though we traded down and up, it's still less volume than that first hour. Very low volume, heavy manipulation day. Again, in the after hours, we're getting real close to these highs over here on the get out the way ad. What day is that? The 16th, getting very close to them highs on the 16th. That'll be taking out that buy side liquidity. There's that order block right there that I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Take out that buy side liquidity, hit that order block. That'll be a nice place to hit, then pull back and you know what I'm saying, set up for a nice pop either Friday or next week. You know what I'm saying? Go up there, hit that, sell off, come down there and set up for a nice pop on Friday. Shout out Dustin, man. Dustin had he put up a video yesterday, and he was showing how the performance of Thanksgiving week, and typically Wednesday is the biggest day to the upside, but today was crazy. So I don't think Wednesday gonna be a big day to the upside. It was like Monday happened right to what history say. Tuesday blew well past what history say. It was to the upside, but it was way past it. Tuesday this year looked like how Wednesday typically look on the historical chart that he had put together. And then so tomorrow, I don't see us blasting off like that again tomorrow, especially where we are as far as in the premium. You know what I'm saying? As far as being this high in the premium, I don't see us continue to blast off like that tomorrow. Healthy price action would call for a nice pullback. I'll be going to pick up my nephew from the airport in Atlanta, so we won't be doing a overnight price action tomorrow because I got to go pick up my nephew from his plane land at 8:40. His plane lands at 8:40. So I'll be in Atlanta at the time. What Robinson talking about? Sounds like some Larry Moore and Kurt. What is he talking about? Hey, that's all I got, man. Do anybody got anything? Oh, my sweet in here. Hey, baby. How you doing? I see you text saying that you on the way home. Are you almost here? I left the porch light on. I turned the porch light on for you, should I say. Y'all ain't got nothing? That's it? That's it? We gonna call it early? I say call it early because it took us like 30 minutes to get started because I was having computer issues. See, y'all think I be playing when I be like, man, I was having computer issues. Y'all be like, man, Tim just late. I be having computer issues, man. I don't know why. Y'all saw what was going on. Y'all saw the two Tims. Robinson got real excited when I was up there twice. You welcome, Tranisha. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Again, if y'all have had opportunity to do so, make sure y'all take advantage of the gems from the live. Make sure y'all take advantage of the gems from the lives. If you go to the description, it's a link right there that says watch the new gems from the lives playlist. That's where I break down little snippets out of the videos where we go deep dive into stuff. And then check out the ICT Concepts Explained, the lingo playlist. That's where I break down the different lingos that you'll need to, you know what I'm saying, understand to be able to trade ICT concepts. Part section 2 and section 3 coming soon. I appreciate y'all. That's all I got. Ain't got nothing else. I don't see nothing in the chat. So we're gonna go ahead and call it. As always, man, don't put off till tomorrow what you can say today. Let the people that you know, that you love, know that you love them today. Don't put it off till tomorrow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. If your parents still here with us, call them up. Hey, mama, hey, dad, how you doing? I love you. If you got grown kids, call them up. How you doing? Glad to see you. Glad you're still here. I love you. Appreciate everything you did for me. If you got kids at home with you, give them a hug. Great big old hug. And a kiss on the cheek. Say, I love you, baby. Hug your spouse. Hug your cat. Hug your dog if you into that. I always appreciate y'all for pulling up with me, man. Shout out to homie PDub. PDub supposed to be having a PDub and Let's gonna have a live trading session, live from the shadows, live trading session tomorrow. They had like a link to sign up on Zoom. They're gonna be doing it live tomorrow. I was gonna be going to get my nephew, so I didn't even click on the link to register because I didn't want to take away from somebody who actually can benefit from being there and being hands-on and doing it. But if y'all got an opportunity to sign up for that, happy trading, y'all. Hopefully y'all be able to glean something from that live session with PDub and Lex, live from the shadows. We're gonna do the price action recap tomorrow. We won't be doing a Tim's Tidbit on Thursday, of course, and we won't be doing a Tim's Tidbit on Friday. Hang out, enjoy your family, enjoy your weekend. So tomorrow at 6:30 is going to be the last Tim's Tidbit that we do this week until, the last Tim Tidbit we do this week. I appreciate y'all as always, man. Y'all don't know how much this mean to me. Again, if y'all want me to add something different to the ICT series that, might make it a little bit easier for y'all to understand, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Comment in the videos, hit me up in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know anything that I can do to make it better or you know what I'm saying, more legible, if you will. I think that's it, man. I think that's it. That's it. If it ain't it, it's gonna be it, man. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Again, no overnight price action because I will be picking up my nephew from the airport. See y'all at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. Geese have brain break, push away from the market, push away from charts, and enjoy your family, man. Gone. Yep.